Well, I can't say that I'm surprised, but direct from the PlayStation blog, Concord has been taken down. That's right, for all the dozens and dozens of Concord fans out there, sorry, but you won't be able to play Concord starting September 6th. It will officially be taken offline. And new sales of the game will cease immediately. Refunds will be offered to everyone, and once refunded, players will no longer have access to the game. Yeah, it's a complete disaster. I mean, a complete and utter disaster. And in all seriousness, joking aside, Sony didn't have a choice. The game was a massive failure. Now, there's no concrete numbers out there, but estimates say the game may be sold between 25,000 copies worldwide, and other sources put that number as low as 1,000. So again, it's not a surprise. The game is woke. The game is focused on representation, not actual great gameplay. I played the beta a few months ago. I thought it was shit back then. I knew then and stated then that the game would have problems with the gaming community because of the pronouns and the transgender characters, the body positivity, and the outright gender dysphoria that came with the game. Now, a lot in the mainstream media have been running cover and trying to come up with other reasons why the game failed, and of course, they are staying clear away from the woke ideology that the game promotes. And of course, that's the real reason why it failed. You can come up with whatever excuse. It wasn't the right game. It wasn't the right time. It wasn't this. It wasn't that. Look, 8 years, $200 million. It could have been the right game. The reason why it's not the right game and the reason it failed is it's woke. It's a woke game and nobody wanted a woke game. Everything woke eventually goes to shit. This game just did it in record time. And that's the bottom line of why this game failed. But in the official post from Sony, they go on to state, while many qualities of the experience resonated with players, and I'm not sure what those qualities are, because I played it and nothing resonated with me, we also recognize that other aspects of the game in our initial launch didn't land the way we intended. Therefore, at this time, we have decided to take the game offline beginning September 6, 2024, and explore options including those that will better reach our players. Didn't land the way they intended. Well, they thought that message of transgender and gender dysphoria and all that woke nonsense was going to be received with open arms for some reason, because it really hasn't in any other game so far, but Sony thought maybe it'll work this time, and it didn't. So it didn't land the way you intended. It landed the way we told you it would land. Everybody who played that beta told you this is what's going to happen to this game, and you didn't listen then. Why would you listen now? Hey, here's a nickel's worth of free advice, Sony. Do you want Concord to succeed? You need to remove all DEI crap from the game. Remove all the gender dysphoria and modern audience bullshit. Because the modern audience, that 2% of the population around the world that you made the game for, they don't play video games. Then you need to repackage, basically tear the thing down to its bones and rebuild. There's no other way except to just throw it in the trash. And you can't call it Concord anymore. Any new iteration has to have a different name. To call it Concord will only conjure up memories of the game you have now. But in the end, listen folks, I don't think this is going to teach Sony or anyone else a lesson about DEI and video games or pop culture in general. I mean, do I think Sony is going to have some sort of revelation about how to make games that are profitable at this point? No, they still look at the fans and at the customers as the problem. They don't see it, or at least they refuse to see it because they think they're acting out in a moral manner. So nothing is going to change. They think they're making us better people by giving us this ideology that no one wants shoved into our video games. So again, nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to happen. And I bet you never see this game again. I bet in any form, Concord just goes away. It goes on the shelf. It goes in the trash bin. It becomes part of history, part of video game lore, the greatest flop in Sony history. And that's it. So that's the big news in video games today. And I'm sure it'll be talked about for the rest of the week. It'll be dissected. I'll surely probably get back to it. And if there's anything new that comes out, I'll be sure to let you know. But in the end, it couldn't have happened to a crappier game. So rest in peace, Concord. And that's what I think. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Sad to see Concord go? Think we'll see it again? If you want more video game reviews and live streams, check out our playlist by clicking on the link in the description. As well, if you like this video, we'd appreciate it if you like, subscribe, comment, and share it out with your friends. It really helps us out each week. I thank you for listening, and until next time, I'm still your reluctant gringo, and from south of the border, salud and a huevo.